Come with us now, if you dare, down a rickety staircase into a dank, dark basement. What awaits? The Saturday Night Freak Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Saturday Night Freak Show podcast, the movie review and talk show podcast that comes your way every Saturday.
That's new.
These are the internet radio superstars.
Michaela.
Sean.
Ish.
And I'm Colin.
You'll pay for your seat, but you only need the edge.
We should market the show that way.
You've done it before.
Yeah. Okay, so tonight we watched a movie that was chosen by
Holly. What did we watch tonight?
We watched the Advent Calendar.
The Advent Calendar.
Yes.
All right, from the year.
2021.
Okay, so a recent
I think you
edition.
should pronounce it with a French accent.
The Advent Calendar.
There you go.
The Advent Calendar.
The calendar.
Advent Calendar. The calendar.
2021.
Should I smoke? The calendar. Now you're talking my language.
Oh, we just offended all of our French listeners.
Do we have French listeners?
I don't know.
Do we?
Do
No,
we?
I thought
We're worldwide.
I just want to get ahead of the emails here. This said it was filmed in Belgium.
Right, this is
not
Belgium.
France.
Yes.
I know they speak French in Belgium,
Right.
but
Yeah.
I
German
before we
and
go
all,
on a whole French thing offending the French, I want to get ahead of the email saying this was filmed in Belgium.
Were they
So-
in
It is-
Bruges?
It is
I think it
a
was Brussels.
it is a French-Belgian film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Directed by
Patrick Riedremont.
Riedremont. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right. Do we know Patrick Riedremont
No.
from anything else?
Is this like a first movie, or we just don't know any of his stuff?
Yeah, no, this was the first one. He did another movie called Dead Man Talking, which was another French movie. But otherwise, he's done a lot of like TV movies. And he's mainly an actor. He's done a lot of French TV movies, that kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but only a few movies.
It surprised me, I guess, at the beginning there was the Universal Pictures logo, and this was produced for, was it like Universal Home Video in France or something like
Yeah.
that? So he had some money in it. A lot of tax shelters and
Yeah.
went on for a good 10 minutes of screen
I was going to say, how many
lot of
producers
time.
are on this
A lot of
goddamn
time.
movie?
Yeah. I honestly don't know the budget for this. There's very little info.
It doesn't seem like it's a big budget, but it seems like they
No,
had
based on the
enough to
reflections
do.
we saw in the car windows, it doesn't seem like there's a ton of money behind it. But they did do some. If there was money behind it, we would have seen the dick.
I know.
No, we didn't
I
see the
know.
Now
boobs.
that's a tease for later on
We
in the
didn't
podcast.
see the
ladies and
boobs.
gentlemen.
So I'm also curious if that's, see, I don't know.
We saw
like-
boobs.
Those boobs.
No, they were covered.
Oh,
when
later
she
on
was,
when she's
laying on the floor, there's boobs.
No, she had her hand over.
No.
Nope, I saw.
There was
I saw
boobs.
nipple.
I saw boobs.
I didn't
saw
know if that
boobs.
was like a French censorship thing. I don't
No,
know.
when
French,
she was-
French
See, I
censorship.
expected it to, be. I expected Dick because I was like, this is a French
Right,
Belgian
it's
production.
French.
Especially, what was that? Was it a movie I brought that was Dutch or something, and they were opening up the dildos in class for Secret Santa or
It was,
something?
I missed this one.
Saint, wasn't it Saint?
Saint? Yeah, was it Saint?
I did miss this
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one, they were very like.
one. Would have remembered the dildos
Yeah.
being opened up in class.
Yeah,
They were
it was
very
like a Secret
free
Santa. They
with
opened.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that.
Like Secret Santa, here's the dildo.
Yes,
Yeah.
literally. Yes.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
You know, blah, blah,
That was
blah.
the
Oh,
exact
that was, I brought that movie.
Yeah,
It
Saint.
was it Saint?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So that's like,
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
knew the tone for this type of Christmas movie. So I was like, there will be dicks because I saw dildos in that
I
other
was
movie.
thinking about that. I was like, is this my second year in a row bringing like a foreign Christmas movie?
Yeah,
I
so.
think it is.
Wait, the name of the guy who made the last Saint was Dick.
Dick Moss.
Dick Moss.
Moss.
Right.
Legend Dick Moss.
Right. Dick Moss.
Yes.
Did we watch other Dick Moss
Yeah,
movies?
down
We've
the
seen-
shaft.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, the
There we
elevator
go. I was going to
one.
say, we've seen Dick Moss
Yeah.
before.
We haven't done
Yeah.
Amsterdam. Just
That's
saying.
I've been
No,
kicking
not
that
yet.
around. Yeah.
Okay, so just living up to his name.
Yes.
Liv Moss. Dick Moss.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, remember his IMDb profile was like him in a turtleneck and sunglasses?
Yeah.
It's
He-
great.
Was he in a
Which
turtleneck?
essential,
Yes.
like, yeah, didn't he didn't have sunglasses or whatever?
Of
Yeah.
course. Of course.
Uh,
Just leaning into it. All right.
I mean, you gotta. If that's your
With
name.
that name, yeah.
You gotta.
Well, the Advent calendar came
I would have
to
Liv
us.
Moss tattooed on me somewhere.
Right, he
yeah.
probably does.
Yeah.
Came to us, I think, stateside via Shudder.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's billed as a Shudder original. I think Shudder might be the only way you can see it other than buying it.
I think so.
If you can
Okay.
access Shudder. Get it together, Shudder. We love
I know,
you, but
what the Okay, that's a different.
that's a different.
They don't need to hear
They
about
don't
that.
even know
That's
what
a
we're
complaint.
talking
Yeah.
about.
No.
Yeah, unless they have a Fire TV.
Which we've watched quite a few Shudder originals, I feel like, on here before. Or at least we talk about them at our end of the year wrap ups a lot.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
was that? Watcher. That was a Shudder original,
I like
right?
that
That
one, yeah.
Michael
That was
Monroe
good.
movie.
That was good.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was
It
that
was
Shudder?
Yeah, because it was Shudder.
because they
in
have
the
a
theater.
deal
It said Shudder.
with both. I think whenever you see RJE or
Yes, it's
Films
RJE, yeah.
and Independent Film Channel, they have a distribution agreement with Shudder stuff. So like
Okay.
now there's, I mean, what
I was like, because I'm pretty sure I watched that on like Netflix or something.
It is on Netflix.
maybe I know
Yeah,
it has a
I'm
Shudder
pretty-
Maybe
logo.
though, I'm sure it had like for 6 months. It's a Shudder original. and
Yeah,
then it
that
on
was the
its way.
first one where I saw in the theater like a movie with the Shudder logo.
Yeah.
And I think just recently, like Good Boy, right, was a Shudder movie.
Yep,
and
yep.
Clown in a Cornfield, and so they're it's interesting that they're like, you guys do TV shows, we do movies, and they just buy movies
Yeah.
from around the world and
Nope.
curated horror. So they found this one and said, "Yep, we'll give it the old Shudder push."
Yeah, why not? Need some a little more holiday horror up in there.
Yeah, I feel like, we've been doing this show for a while now, and we are really dredging the deeps looking for horror holiday content at this point. I know there's a few. We have to go into the foreign films to find ones worth watching. I feel like at this point.
There's so many like horror Christmas thing that has exploded. It seems like,
Yeah.
but are they good?
Yeah, exactly. They're not worth our
something-
time. A lot of them. Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah.
it. Or at least something with a different idea than
Right.
the usual. Santa dressed up and he kills people.
Right.
Yeah, so
Which
it was
we
like
have again this year.
Yes.
We have again this
So I was
year.
like, yeah, I could bring Santa Jaws or the Advent calendar.
I'm sorry.
Santa Jaws.
I feel like you've made the wrong decision.
Well, and I've had like rare exports has been floating around on my list.
Yeah,
for
I
a
haven't
while,
seen that
too,
one,
You
so-
know? Yeah,
Oh,
like
man. Wait, did we do that rare exports? Yeah. What was the other one?
There's another one though. Yeah, I thought we did. We not do ours?
Okay,
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's take the next 10 minutes to think.
Right. Okay. So, what do we know about this? Is there anything interesting?
Yeah. How'd you come to this?
Yeah.
How'd you find this? You just-
I did a search for like holiday horror, and I went down a long rabbit hole of a lot of shit, a lot
Sure,
of trash.
Jack Frost 2 Goes Hawaiian didn't pop up in there at any point? No?
I came across some serious crap.
So there is a lot. You're saying
There's a lot, but
holiday,
it's all gonna be like
Cheap.
like Sean was saying, it's the same idea over and over again.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, Santa Jaws is something I haven't seen,
Right,
So I did
that's true.
consider.
Is there a
it.
shark in this?
It's a shark.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Just
a
making
shark.
sure.
No, it is.
There's Jaws with the shark with a Santa hat.
It's like gonna be like Sharknado, but like
Christmas.
Yeah.
but
Yes.
Christmas and,
Yeah.
and cut that budget in half.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna be
Ugh.
exactly. I'm like, I can't.
See, that's the thing. You can see the future in a lot of these movies, and you're like,
Right.
that just seems unpleasant.
So,
Yeah.
Right. So I found this and I'm like, okay, so this guy is actually like influenced by real filmmakers.
Yeah.
And the reviews were decent. And I'm like, okay, let's give this one a shot.
And I also have not seen a Christmas horror movie centered around an advent calendar.
I
It
haven't
seems
either.
so obvious,
Right?
In like retrospect, it's like,
24 Days of Horror would be like the tagline.
but
for
maybe that's what scares people off, is having to come up with like 24 connected concepts or something,
Yeah.
because you know that's going to be built into the plot, and you have to work
But
with
I think
that,
you could make
so.
like 3 more of these and expand what you
Right.
do with it. Like I think because
Yeah.
I haven't seen this before, somebody else should make an advent calendar because then the idea will just be done to death. But we haven't done this one to death yet.
Right.
More advent calendar.
And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Holly, you should have brought advent calendars for everyone. And you know what? I did.
Oh,
shit.
Wow.
Damn it!
I did.
Because I was gonna find them for next week and be like, "You all get
thanks,
advent
Holly.
calendars now." Thank you.
Sneak these in.
I know she had them under the bar and we didn't even notice.
Oh,
Thanks,
shit.
Holly.
Look at
Thank
this.
you. I
Thank
love
very
it.
much.
Oh my God, there's a roadmap on the back with the flavors in here. There's a heart-shaped one. Oh no, now I'm scared.
Oh no!
Eat them all or
Yeah,
you will die.
you can use it to roofie someone like this movie.
I was gonna say we all have
not
to.
cursed, right?
We all have to check in with each other in the group chat tomorrow. Like, what
We
happened?
do,
there?
yeah. Let's all remind each other to open up the. Yep.
Oh my God, there's
Well,
a
thank
cat
you
on
very
it.
much.
Yeah, I was
Follow-
gonna say, that's the first thing. I
Follow
said.
the rules. Yes.
Okay.
All right, yeah, it does say "dump it and die" on the back of this. That's weird.
That's right.
Oh no!
So that's what
kill
we're
you.
talking about, right? It's a scary movie.
Are you gonna haunt me for the whole month of December?
I always haunt you.
A scary movie with a cursed object with rules.
Correct.
Yes.
And we know what the cursed object is, but I guess we got to say who gets it and how they come by it and what the rules.
Allison Williams. Oh no,
French Allison Williams.
French
She
Allison
looks
Yeah.
very much like. I mean,
Yes.
Very
you know,
much.
She
I
really
thought
does.
this whole time that
Yeah.
until the movie started that it was going to be her.
Yeah, she really does.
I didn't even know this was a foreign film. I knew nothing about this.
I told you last week it was going to be a French movie. So we meet Ava. Ava is our main character. She is a paraplegic. So she's had many struggles in her life.
Yep.
And
Still swims though.
She still swims. She was a dancer. So obviously, like, that was ruined. Her father doesn't know her anymore. He has Alzheimer's. So she's had just a life of struggles. And who appears to be her best friend brings her a birthday present. Her birthday's clearly around Christmas time. And she shows up fresh from Germany,
Like you do.
with a antique advent calendar.
It's like a big wooden arch box.
It's
like, it's
cool.
big.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
And the people there was like 4 designers that worked on this box for like 4 months.
Yeah, I bet that was
yeah.
an awesome job to have.
Right? And like they had a huge budget for it and they just like let them get creative and they're like, we want it to have like lock and key, all different sizes, just go nuts with it.
It's like a prop designer's dream, you
Yeah.
know?
It is.
To make
It
all
really
these
is.
mechanisms inside this housing and
I need you to
so
make it
cool.
like it's old, the 18th century German. Go.
Yeah, old
Yeah.
world Christmas. Yeah, I love it.
It's very like
And it's just it just looks like it feels nice. Like
Yeah.
it looks like just made of wood and you got the key and everything. It's
Yeah.
just like,
I like
like
the
every-
sound editing too. Like when
Yeah.
she would open the door, you know, there's a
The
certain
creak.
mechanical.
yeah. I love all that.
yeah, it's very cool.
It also like it's hefty. It has like a weight to it and feels substantial. And every door has like a really like intricate painting or something behind it, or even like on the outside. It's very stylized. I love it.
yeah, it's very cool.
Only the Germans could make something that cool,
Right?
Yeah.
And I read in an interview the director said that the actual advent calendar box is in a safe in the producer's office. He's like, in case we want to do a sequel, he's like, but really just because it's a cool relic and we don't want anything bad to happen
Right.
to it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah, that'd be in a corner in my office. Just be
Right?
like, oh, there it is.
So, like every cursed movie object, there. Well, I mean, kind of like with the Gremlin. There's certain rules that they come inscribed on the box, right? Well, where did
No.
she get? So, where'd she find this thing? The friend.
Well, her friend is like studying abroad or something in Germany, working in Germany, something.
like that.
It seems
She
like
found
she
some
goes
off.
there for business every couple weeks.
Right.
Yeah.
And she
Yeah.
brought it back.
She found it at like a German, the
She
Munich
stole
market.
it.
Oh
She
yeah, in
stole it.
Munich,
That's
yeah.
right.
Oh, did she steal it?
Yeah.
She did, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, I always like
Those are
key on
first.
these. I'm like, somewhere in the movie, we got to get the origin of this thing because
Right.
it's going to unfold these things, and then like, where did it come from? And
Which,
yeah.
considering the size, like I'm impressed
How?
she stole it.
Yes.
Right? Like that,
I know. You
Yeah.
can fit it in your coat.
That's
yeah.
not some easy shoplifting.
Right.
No, a cart had to be involved.
And what are the rules? So written on the thing, right? Because I think the first rule, like comes out on the first day or whatever.
Well, when she gets it, it's the third. So she's opening
Right.
the first 2-3
Yeah.
days to catch up.
Yeah.
So she gets like the first 3 days information right up front, basically.
What does it say on the back of the box?
It says,
Dump it and I'll kill you.
dump it and I'll kill you. You must follow all the rules up until the last day.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to eat, once you eat one candy, you have to eat them all.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Who is I? They ask in the movie. Ich.
Oh,
Huh?
ish.
Bless
Ish.
you.
Ish.
What?
Aha.
Ish.
Oh, this is the character in the movie you're talking about.
That is
Yes.
the aisle, and I'll kill you.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think there's a couple scenes or shots that are interspersed here. I like that each door in the advent calendar has like there's a key that unlocks them, right?
Yes.
So there's this like fetishistic kind of, you have to
Right. But
Yep.
you can't
Open the thing
do
up.
it if it's not the day.
it's like locked or something, or it doesn't open until it's the actual day. How it knows, I mean, it just knows. But so it has like the candies in it, right?
Yes.
And she goes through and eats like the first 3 of them right off the jump. And then what, the thing about the scene that I thought was kind of amusing was just like the friend, every rule is like, do this or I'll kill you. Do this or I'll kill you.
It could not be
Happy
more
birthday.
blatant. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it's very
Yep.
German.
Yeah, the friend's just like, it's German. What do you expect?
Yeah.
She's not wrong.
Yeah. I mean, old German art is weird and grotesque and grim. She's not at a
And
point.
will also kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also thought it was amusing that she doesn't speak German. She's French, and so she has to have the friend translate it. So we're like, so what's going to happen later on when she can't actually read the rules?
Yeah. I mean, but
She's
we
gonna
are.
fuck around and find out. That's what's
It
gonna happen.
truly is,
Yeah.
but we also live in an age of like, there's technology.
Yeah, because cell phones
There's
are a big part of this movie.
I know. Yeah.
That would have been funny if she did like the Google Translate and it translated the wrong thing, and that really fucked her up.
Right.
Sequel.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so she eats 3 candies right off the bat, and like, what do they imply? What do they do? Like, what's going on here? What are you getting out of eating these?
I'm trying to
forget the first one
remember
was.
what the first ones were.
What
I think the first one was just as Michaela said, it was the rules.
the rules?
the
but-
rules.
and then is the third one? It's her dad's favorite chocolate.
Oh,
right?
and
she
like,
doesn't eat
She
it.
doesn't eat it until
Yeah.
later. That's
Yeah.
right.
It's like her dad's favorite, like after dinner mint kind
Yeah.
of
Like,
thing.
how did it know? Did you put this
Yeah.
in?
Yeah, because she's got a tin of photographs and memories of her father that has it's the candy tin, and so she pulls out a candy. I think it's like after 8 or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And where it matches, she's like, "How did it know?" So things are already weird off the bat, as they should be with an old weird German advent calendar.
Right.
Nothing should be normal.
One of them, if that was the second one, and the third one I
Which
think
she didn't
was
eat.
it was the little like baby Jesus.
Yes.
I was equating it to one of those things that's always baked into the
Yeah.
Mardi Gras cakes.
Yeah,
That's the New Year's baby.
yeah.
And it says something to the effect of, oh wait, there was
Oh,
one other
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
There was a
Our friend
rule
read
that
it.
said you have to destroy the thing that hurt you,
Right.
and then
And didn't
said,
it have a picture of the ballerina on it?
Ooh, that might have.
Yeah.
Did it? I thought the ballerina came later. Unless,
Oh, the one with the Jesus one, it had the message that Jesus made the crippled walk.
yes,
Yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah.
That's what it was.
Which, like, I'm
And it
sorry,
was-
friend, you got to read ahead. Because her
Yeah.
friend reads this out loud to her.
Yeah.
And it's like, maybe don't read that one out loud to your friend. It's her
Right.
birthday. This
friend
was her
almost goes,
birthday
"Oh,
gift.
I forgot you were crippled."
Yeah,
She's like, she
exactly.
almost says it.
Yeah.
Because she was like, Did you know that it was going to say that? And she's like, no, I'm sorry. And it was just very awkward.
It's like, well, you could have just not read it.
Could've, yeah. But also, this friend doesn't seem to be super
Super
observant?
observant
Yeah.
or aware of her
Yeah.
friend's feelings,
Like when she
what she does affects her
Yeah,
friend.
like when she puts her in a car with that creep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
She makes a lot of bad. Actually, maybe she's a bad friend.
She's not.
You know what? This
She's
is
a
the real
really
villain.
bad friend. We
It's the
find
real
out
villain of the movie.
Yeah,
like
she's
there's
not a good
surprise
friend.
reveal like in the third act, and
Yeah.
you're like, wait, what?
But I mean, even before that, she's
Yeah.
not a good friend. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And you think that feels like the only reason the friend kind of sticks around is because she feels guilty for
Right.
what she did and everything, and so she's not entirely
Yeah, I mean, I
great.
go back and forth because I'm like, oh my gosh, she does show up for her.
She does.
She does seem to care.
She does.
I
They
think
seem to have a good rapport.
they have a
Yeah.
good rapport.
friendly.
Like, I think they're good friends, and I think she just
She's just kind of. She just does it.
She's
Sometimes
just a very flawed human being.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
And we see a little bit of day-to-day life in Ava's life. She swims. There's a guy there that kind of hits on her. But the movie tries to put you in the perspective of, okay, so she's paraplegic and is kind of seeing the world and how everyone.
Yeah, it
Like
shows
a
that-
new
reacts.
paraplegic. Like
Right.
this like a traumatic accident of some sort happened that caused this. So.
Yeah.
Right. So it's still, it feels like she's very bitter about the situation, especially, and everyone around her is not helping her
So
because they all look down on her.
I get that that's where the movie is going. Here's the thing I couldn't figure out. I'm like, either the guy who wrote this, kind of despises the French, because everyone in this movie is so cruel to her. And so I don't know if that's just, they're trying to give you
I think
this
it's
is
to
how
justify what happens to them.
I think
so you don't
too.
feel
Yeah.
horrible as the movie progresses.
Right,
Yeah,
It's
probably.
like,
Yeah.
wow, there's some
I mean,
Yeah.
true assholes.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know what it's like to be handicapped, but I imagine that's not unrealistic.
No,
what she
I
goes
gotta
through,
imagine
you know?
this happens
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's some people who are,
Oh, you're so brave.
yeah.
That one. That was the worst one, I think, for me. That-
Yeah, you're so bred. What the?
I couldn't do it. I
she
just
does-
couldn't do
ugh.
it.
I couldn't do
Yeah.
it.
What would you do? She's like, I
She's
would just kill
basically saying I
myself.
would
Yeah.
kill myself.
Right, I
Yeah.
would kill myself
Yeah.
if I were you.
Yeah.
Like that's
But it's so
wretched.
good that you keep doing this.
Yeah.
right.
It's
And
like,
the boss is just fucking
You're
awful.
half chicken wheels.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
That new bathroom cost me a shitload.
Yeah.
So it's
Oh,
like
because he got a grant to hire her.
Right,
Yeah.
but then you had to redo the bathroom to make it
So it's
handicap
like-
accessible.
we're supposed to hate these people.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we're
Yes.
supposed to be slightly happy with their fate.
Yes.
Right.
You know, I don't think he hates French people.
That implies that something terrible is going to happen to all these people.
Does it?
As it should.
Well, I guess what I was saying earlier, the thing when she's eating these candies, there are flash frames of a creature, a monster.
Yes.
But there's a guy. This
Yeah.
is the ish.
And it looks like he's like underwater or suspended in water or something. Yeah.
yeah.
There's something just very like air, like
Like it's waking up.
like an aura, like
What does he look
airless,
like?
kind of like a Cenobite.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
He's like skeletal, but has this
Yeah.
like kind of armor mask around his
Yeah.
mouth that looks really cool.
Shirtless,
Yeah.
but with big hammer pants.
Yeah,
wanna
really
say.
tall, weirdly
Yeah.
tall. That
Tall.
Yeah,
But
then
Or at least they shoot him
there's
very tall.
but there's like a cross too, so there's some sort of like religious connotation
Yeah.
to
Like
him.
a tattoo, like
Yeah.
carved into him or
yeah,
something.
he
Yeah,
has
I
like
see some
random
of
dates
those.
like carved into his body from I assume the Advent calendar, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if this is based in something German or French or something
So
like that.
it's not.
Okay.
The director actually came up with an entire backstory for this
Okay.
character.
Cool.
It's
Okay.
totally his
Sequel.
own, totally his. I know, like the origin of Ish.
Yes,
Like
No, no, no.
yeah.
it's.
American version. That's what we're getting.
I don't want that though.
You're gonna get it.
I don't want it either.
Yeah.
Just stay French.
Yeah.
No, like
Just stay French.
Just stay French.
Just stay French.
He came up with an entire backstory for this character, and it's very cool. Like he knew the origins of the Advent calendar German, so he just pictured that this character would be of German descent, and in his mind was in World War One.
I was gonna say this is an officer of some sort based on the
Yes.
dress of our little
Yes.
dude who pops out of the box.
So yeah, that's I guess the box itself is mechanized, right? And there is
Yeah.
this like at midnight every night, this little figure like pops or cardboard cutout or something pops up.
It's like a
Cardboard.
wood
It's not
carving.
cardboard.
Wood carving.
Wood, sorry, it's made
Don't
from
insult him. He'll
Yeah.
come get you.
the trees that hanged witches or something like that. But so
Yeah. Yes. I like this.
right, and it's a representation. But yeah, he looked kind of like Nosferatu, but with like a military uniform. So I was kind of because
Yeah.
when we
Yes.
see him in person later, he doesn't look like that. But you're saying there was like a whole backstory.
Yeah, this character he envisioned him being part of World War One, where he would visit all of the soldiers on the field and give them gifts each day, and a lot of them were what he thought was helping them. Like he would give them fake letters from loved ones just to like boost their spirits. He would give them alcohol and like things that he thought were going to help them.
Oh.
And then eventually, upon his death, he was given the choice where he could die or he could live forever, eternally giving gifts. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a cool story. Yeah.
So he's not like a demon, or he presents as a demon, but
He doesn't think he's doing bad.
okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get that.
I like
I
that.
do.
Yeah.
Now that
I
you're
like
saying
that.
that, I get
Yeah.
that reading out of like watching.
He's
it.
like eternally damned to do this,
Yeah.
but he doesn't think what he's doing
take
is bad.
the gift. You know,
Yeah.
you should eat it. It's good. You know, it doesn't speak, of course. His
Right.
mouth always hangs open. It's creepy.
It
looking.
speaks like as the calendar, though.
It does.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it sounds like Jigsaw.
Yeah.
Like
So
it sounds like the Billy the Puppet.
Wait, you're saying that it speaks as a calendar? What do you mean?
the calendar
calendar-
goes off like an alarm. Like the character pops up at midnight and then it starts calling to whatever's relevant to that day.
Yeah.
Like calls for the dog at one point, calls for her. It's and it sounds like a demon speaking to you.
Yeah.
You should be alarmed hearing this. It's,
right off the bat.
Yeah, it's not like a friendly voice.
No.
It's like, you know, like,
Yeah, you're running. It sounds like you're running a record backwards.
yeah.
But
And
also,
that's never good.
But also, it's just very German.
Yeah.
Also very German.
It's like Ramstein's talking to you in the middle of the
Yeah.
It is.
What is it like? It's midnight. Eat the candy. It's midnight. Eat the candy.
See, for the sequel, let's get Ramstein to do
If
the
anyone came up
soundtrack
to me,
for it. That'd be
it's
awesome.
midnight, eat the candy, I'd be
Yeah.
scared shitless.
Yeah.
I know, because there are scenes where she's
See, that
like,
sounds like a Ramstein song.
Yeah, that's
It's midnight, eat the candy.
Have them write the theme song for the
Right?
sequel. That would be amazing.
That would be good. We can get them in on this.
yeah. So
Yeah, they're in favor of old German Nazi
Yeah, oh,
shit,
yeah.
aren't they? Yeah, a little bit.
and
Oh, and I'm just throwing this in there. The director, he got the idea for the movie because his stepsister gets an advent calendar every year, and every year she eats all the candy in one sitting. So he wanted to make a horror movie.
And he's like, you shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
You're breaking the rules.
He would get so mad. He's like, you have to follow the rules.
I would too.
And she wouldn't. And so that was the inspiration for his movie.
Oh, this is right for an American remake. I kind of want to do it myself.
I know, right?
But here's the problem is that the tone and the attitude will completely change.
Yes.
It will be like a lot of American Christmas horror movies are weirdly really mean-spirited and just like the most annoying over-the-top
they
characters.
wouldn't understand the philosophical nuances.
There'd be no subtlety to it whatsoever. Right. You know, it would be more like The Monkey than it would like the Advent calendar. You know, it would be, I don't know. Like,
which
depends.
You know, The Monkey has its place.
I just think about like Christmas movies of recent, like Krampus.
I was gonna say you're thinking Krampus.
Better Watch Out too. It's also a very mean-spirited Christmas horror movie. You
open one door, there's a little Schwarzenegger Turbo Man, and
that's the thing. It would also be capitalized too. So every little Advent thing would be like a licensed thing too.
See,
I like. You could do cool things with that.
But I like the old world mystery of it.
Sure. I like that it's just a shiny wrapped candy.
Yeah.
There's nothing else to it.
Right. It's very generic.
It's just an unassuming piece of candy.
Sometimes there's a Jesus face on it.
Because some of them more like brand names.
And we're using the term wrapped. Real loosely, because this is loose candy almost, which bothers me because it's just like you unfold a few tinfoils and it's there, just like that feels like somebody put it together real quick.
It's like you don't know how old this thing is. It looks old as hell, and like how old is this candy?
Who restocks this? Because you have to like open everything up and put more candy in it.
Yeah, because the first thing I think the supernatural occurrence that happens, right, is she eats the candy that is we're told her dad's favorite one, and even though her dad is basically nonverbal at this point, she gets a phone call on a
disconnected line,
and it's her dad
telling her happy birthday.
Yeah. So she's like, okay, that happened, but why? And the friend's like, well, maybe it's the candy has a hallucinogen in it or something like that. Like, okay, we're easing into this, right? But then more things happen. 24 to be exact over the course of the movie.
Correct.
I give it credit for doing every single one and not skipping any.
Yeah.
Some of them are faster than others.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we know because
we get some repeats.
Like I said, you got to come up with 24 good ideas. That's a lot for a 90-minute movie. But they do repeat.
Well, I know, and they do skip over like 3. Because remember, she loses like 3 days.
Yeah.
She doesn't remember what happened.
I thought that was kind of like a cheat on their part. Like, we're just going to,
it was
4 of them.
It was a cheat, but I'm here for it because it had repercussions.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, okay, I see what you did, but I'm okay with it because I know why you did it. Yeah.
Okay, so give us the overview of this woman and her relationships, because all of them are going to be tested and tried and by the Advent calendar. Who does she know in her orbit?
Well, we already said she's got her best friend who comes to visit her, and it's like her only friend, it seems like. Her father has Alzheimer's, so he doesn't know her.
He's also married to
But he's also married to her stepmother, is like the quintessential evil stepmother. Yeah. She just fucking sucks at everything. And then
what a hairdo.
Oh man, that hairdo.
It's very French.
It's very French, very 40s.
Yeah.
With like
It's like horns that are curled inwards.
Like the intense curl. Yeah, it's very 40s. And then her boss, who also sucks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gerard Depardieu.
The new coworker who's basically taking her job. She does have that friend at the pool that he's flirting with her, but he's nice. And then
hell of a swimmer.
Away, I guess. Like that's what I got out of
She's pushing him away, but like he's not a creep. He's not.
No, he's just kind of like a golden retriever kind of vibe.
He's a sweet guy. So it's like he's flirting with her, but he's not threatening. He's just very sweet.
And she's like, you're going to lose interest because.
Yeah, she's not pushing him away because he's bad. She's pushing him away because she's like, why would you want anything to do with me? Because it's that insecurity, which understandable considering how people treat her.
Yeah.
But she notices this guy.
She notices a guy in the park. Well, first of all, she goes out on a double date with her friend.
Oh yeah.
Oh Jesus Christ.
I hated this.
Yeah,
I fucking hated this.
Hated this.
This is the worst.
Hated this so much, and I knew there was a warning of sexual assault in this movie, but it was really bad. It was really bad. So she goes out with her friend. What is the friend's name? Sophie.
Okay.
Okay, so
Very French.
she goes out with Sophie to meet a couple guys. One of them is very kind, very nice, thoughtful, and then the other one is the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen in my life.
Mm-hmm.
He's just
like
horrible in every way.
He's like a day trader, a stockbroker, shitty dude.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! I forgot that played like.
Oh, yeah, that comes into
I'm kind of surprised he wasn't a crypto bro.
Oh,
what it felt like.
if he wasn't at this
It
movie,
was
he got there.
2021, so
Yeah.
it could have been.
Yeah.
Like,
He
he
just hasn't
could have done
discovered
it.
it
Yeah.
He's like, you got to try out this app. I'm gonna send you my winnings. Just click on it, on your phone. And that does actually pay off for a while, but
Yeah.
I
It
thought
does.
there was going to be like, it would keep going and there would be a bigger payoff.
Well, it did. Later on, she checks her phone and sees that she's made over $300,000.
Okay, I missed
Yeah, she
that.
does make a lot from it. Yes.
Yeah. And that's when she like goes to stay at the fancy hotel instead of her house.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, but this is just another the double date is just another example of her friend not quite.
Yeah,
Knowing how to be a
making
good
shit
person?
decisions, like selfish decisions.
Yeah.
But she's not a bad person, but
She's
she makes selfish
Yeah.
decisions. So she's hitting it off with the nice guy, but then when she decides that she wants to go home, the nice guy decides he wants to go out for a drink with her friend, and she agrees. So she's sent home with the creep
Right.
who sexually assaults her in the car.
Yep. And then pushes her out of the car with
Yeah.
at least he left her wheelchair, I guess. But
It was rough. It
yeah.
was,
The
whole thing
a rough
was rough.
scene.
yeah, leaving a paraplegic woman like
Yeah.
stranded in the middle of a road. Yeah.
But-
Pushed out
And
of
that's the
car.
nicest thing he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But because Ish is looking out for the owner of the advent calendar,
Oh, so the scene.
he's paying
Yes.
paying attention.
Yes.
Our first real taste of
yeah.
what can happen.
She has been eating the candy like she's supposed to do. He's paying attention and sees the scenario and she yells, "Drop
Drop dead.
dead! Drop dead!"
Yeah.
Enter Ish.
Enter the dog.
And enter Marvin.
Marvin!
The best dog. Yeah.
That day's little door opens and a little version of the guy's car rolls out.
An exact version of the car. I died when I saw that.
like a Mercedes,
They even had
right?
like
Yeah.
the license plate and everything. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh my God.
Little
Yes.
version of the car rolls out and Mervin the dog perks up.
Yeah. But I love in classic dog fashion, he's just going to like bat it around a little bit like a cat would too before he's really going to fuck it up. Just kind of, but the dog starts like batting it around, knocking it over, biting it. And we see in real time his car is getting like crunched
Mauled.
and
Yeah.
mauled. Yeah. And it's really well edited, I thought.
It
I
really
liked
is.
this
It's
scene.
good. I like this.
And it's a really good way to make this to start off with what's happening with the advent calendar make it more positive than everything else that happens.
Right,
Because
yeah.
you got a real bad dude who's getting his just desserts, and you have the dog who's the best boy in the world just chomping up a car
Yes.
that is
just
actually
playing with the
happening to
toy.
Yeah.
that's actually happening to the real car. And
Yeah.
you're just like, yes, I love all of this.
Yes.
Yeah, she
Everything's
gets
working
a
out.
call, right? That, like, did you hear that he died? Like, what?
They
And
said he
then-
got crushed to death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Is that the point where she starts, or was it the next death, where she started actually going like, okay, something is happening with this advent calendar?
I think it might be the next one.
It was that she, because after that she took the heart candy
Oh,
and
right.
she sees the guy on the park bench and she's like, well, if it worked with the other guy,
Oh, then she starts testing. Yeah.
yeah, she's like, well, it worked with the other guy. He was killed, so
It worked.
She finds the like crunched up card in the dog's bowl
Yeah.
too. So
Yeah.
Right, but it worked. Like this sped along pretty quick as far as I was
Yeah.
concerned. Because she's just dropping candies in people's drinks and shit. I'm just like,
Yeah,
whoa,
she
what do you
escalates
think is happening?
I know, because I guess I didn't
does.
get this, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it escalates far beyond what you think
yeah,
is the
you're supposed to
capability
eat
of
the
these
candy.
candies. Yeah.
But in that case, she says, well, what would happen if I give it was almost like she knew in order for like a love potion to work, she had to give the candy to the guy. I would have thought she would have ate it.
she had the moment with her dad that she ate the candy and he called her, so then she took the second candy to her dad
But that
and
comes
gave it to
after
him.
the
Did it-
heart, though.
Did it come
Yeah,
after
because
the
I
heart?
think
the
so.
heart
The heart is
inspired
pretty
her.
early.
to
Oh, it
feed
wasn't the other way
candy to her
around?
dad.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like, but I don't know how she made that leap of logic. And of course, once she does, she puts some candy in his drink, and he drinks it, and then
I
he's
think
like falls
that-
for her.
I think this is a case of European filmmakers understanding that the audience doesn't need to be like spoon fed every detail. So they're like, you see, it's a heart, and like love potion, and then
it's
we'll put
funny
it,
you
yeah.
said that
Yeah.
because I read an interview with the director and he said exactly that.
Yeah.
He said he's tired of producers not having enough faith in their audience.
Yeah.
And he wanted to make sure he made a movie that believed the audience could understand.
Yeah, and we got there.
And and we get it, but it doesn't. I want to see the character get there.
Yeah, I don't understand how she got. You know what I mean? It's like I get what happened once they showed it to us.
Right, we'll understand.
Like, how did she?
Well, I mean, in my mind, if I'm thinking about it, I'm like, well, if I eat the candy, I'm going to be in love. I don't want that. I want him to be in love, so I'm going to feed him the candy. That's immediately what I would think.
Okay.
Well, there's several of these because I was surprised. Yeah,
because that's how love potions work.
Yeah, I think they're relying on our cultural knowledge of love potions and
right, especially because it's a hardness right now.
If it's a love potion, you give it to the person you want to fall in love with.
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
She's already in love with him. She needs to go the other way.
She doesn't need it. He does.
Yeah.
So this guy who turns out to be a nurse, right?
Who can wash your private parts?
Yeah.
What? Explain that.
Who says it before?
She says it to her friend. She makes it like a sarcastic comment.
This guy won't be interested in me.
Yeah. She's like, maybe I'll find a nurse again and he can wash my private parts. Saying like, she's purposely.
Why would anybody want
sarcastic.
that?
Yeah.
And so then he says it just out of like, I can't control myself.
He just like blurts it out and he's like, I don't know why I just said that.
Yes. Would you like a drink?
I have questions about the love potion after this. I don't have questions about how we get there. I have questions of like, so is he just under this for the duration of the calendar? Like, because he kind of just falls into her storyline after this.
I wanted to, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we do get an answer to that later on when we understand how the calendar works.
Right.
Yeah,
but
I mean, we can just explain it now.
Yeah,
once all the candy's been eaten and the calendar's done, she restarts the month like nothing ever happened.
So this was intriguing. When it was revealed that like that's how it works, right? It's like you're going to go through this period of eating all these candies, and you're gonna do some heinous shit, and heinous shit's going to happen. But at the end of it. Somehow it will reset. Now the thing
you get to decide.
Well, that's the twist. But I was sitting there going like I wasn't keeping up with it. All of a sudden they were telling me this, and I was like, "How did she get there?" And I'm like thinking about the scene where she goes to see the painter, and even though she's explaining it, it's like I was still like I didn't get the rule that she told us at the end. You know what I mean? It was another
it felt a little murky to me too.
Yeah,
but yeah.
I didn't know that. When we get to that point, I didn't know that it was gonna reset.
Yeah, like
I didn't know that.
Like I figured this out. Everybody knows this. I'm
I didn't know that.
Whoa!
I thought this was it.
Yeah,
like what she's doing is happening.
Yep.
Yeah. So, but it's interesting, for the mythology of it. But it delivers it in a way that was like, I don't know.
But I guess like
we're gonna spoon feed it to you at this
with
point.
the love potion. Like, it just feels like. He feels like he operates like a normal person. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't really feel like he's under a spell after like the first day or two.
It was like to get the attraction.
Right.
Because I kept coming back to the craft.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
because they do that to Skeet Ulrich and that give him a love potion, and it's kind of a dope.
Yeah, exactly.
After they do it for the rest of the time, like it's still affecting him and shit.
Is they end up going too far with it, and that doesn't happen in this one. Which I guess it's nice to subvert expectations, but I was just unclear about like
it's like this.
When does this wear off? When like
this pill will activate a meat cute. Go.
Yeah, exactly. Literally.
Oh, I think the whole point is that Ish knows the rules, and he knows that this dude's gonna die anyway.
Right.
So there's not really.
So technically, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like it's going to play out, and for a while you're going to be happy, but then you're not.
Right, but you're right. Ish knows this that he will be a sacrifice. She doesn't know it yet.
Yeah,
but it will. Get
eventually it's explained to her like there's going to be sacrifices.
Yes.
She doesn't know exactly who or when, or if it's everyone.
Yeah.
But Ish knows.
Well, I guess you're saying that there's going to be sacrifices. She's going to do heinous shit because that implies that there's going to be a reward.
Yeah. Well, because at first. She's not the one doing it. It's not till later that she's the one doing it.
Right, but what's the reward? So the idea is she's buying into this. She's going to eat all these chocolates or do whatever the hell it says because...
Right.
Because what?
Well, I mean, first of all, she gets to talk to her dad. She has that. And then she gets to fall in love and have someone fall in love with her. And then the next biggest one is she's going to get to walk again.
Right. So there it is.
Yeah.
She was a dancer. We set that up. It's like, okay, if you follow this through, you will walk. There's
Only dancers turn into paraplegics in movies. That's the only people this happens to.
Yes.
Well, I mean, the painters go blind, musicians go deaf.
Right, yeah. These are the
That's how it works. That's how it works.
We were comparing it to Monkey Shines Off Michael. He was a cross-country runner, right?
Yeah.
Is that what it was? He was literally
forgot,
a runner. Yeah. Because the opening scene, he's running with bricks in his back.
Oh, the bricks! I forgot about the bricks.
So there are a couple. I think eventually, even though she had set the little the baby Jesus aside,
Eat the
she
baby.
gets a second one, and at that point, she remembers that it said on the wrapping, it'll make the cripple walk.
Yeah.
And so she's like, "Oh shit! If I eat this, right, I'll walk." And so she takes it, and then she blacks out.
She takes one, and then she takes the other one right after.
Maybe
it.
that was the problem.
She overdosed on the
I feel like
walking
that
drug.
was the problem at that point. Yeah,
She should have just ate the first one. She would have been walking on day 3.
yeah.
But it's like
Feels
day
like it.
14 now, and
Here's a taste of it.
Dude, did you think she realized she wasted like a week and a half she could have been walking?
I don't know.
You
I never said.
Probably. I think
You're
she did
Shit, I
realize.
could have been walking for the past week and a half now.
Right, because there was, it feels like there was some realization as to why she ate both of them.
she
She's like,
wasn't-
I want it all.
But she wasn't going to get to walk until the third one. The first 2 were just like a taste of it.
Right.
That it had the power to, but it wasn't until she made the sacrifice that she could actually walk.
Right, because she, we said she blacks out, and then
Well,
she
one of
wakes
the
up in
one of the candies she eats is a clock.
Oh yeah,
And she loses like 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
yeah. So,
How did this happen? How did this happen? 8
So then
o'clock
she gets
candy.
fired
She gets
from
fired.
work.
Yeah.
And then I think one of them is, ultimately, that kills her boss. It's
Yes.
like because he fired her. So the
Oh,
boss
that's
has to
okay.
die.
Hold on.
That's the chocolate bone.
Yeah.
I was like,
Not
that's the most
chocolate, but-
evil-looking dog bone. I love the way it like came out of the shadows in the box.
It did.
I don't know how they did that, but it looked like it was coming out of a little garage.
Yeah.
And they just had a shadow reveal, and
And you just see like Marvin's face just like looking at
Oh,
it.
but also there's skulls in the background of this opening.
But the box calls Marvin too. It
Yeah.
calls his
Right,
name
yeah.
when it's
Yeah.
his turn, and
he's
I
just a good
immediately
boy.
am like butthole clenching, like, oh, something bad's gonna happen to this dog. And this was a pleasant
This was a
misdirect
pleasant one,
here. Marvin's gone for like a whole day, comes back and is like basically knocking at their front door, and she lets him in, and he's covered in blood.
Yeah, hey, took care of that thing.
Well,
for
he's
you.
alive and
Yeah,
fine. He's covered in
fine.
blood, and then he spits out this necklace that we saw her shitty boss wearing.
Yeah.
So,
Marvin
beautiful.
killed her boss.
Yes, love it. That's true love right there.
I'm okay with
yeah.
it. Yeah,
Good
I'm
boy.
fine
Yes.
with it.
And because of that, right? Is that what when she takes she blacks out after she takes the tooth baby Jesus, and she wakes up in a hospital.
Right, with the
And-
nurse, who's the guy.
She doesn't know. Yeah, she's like, "What the hell am I doing here?" And he's like, "They found you clutching that advent
In the middle
calendar."
of the road.
And he's like, I don't know how you got there. You didn't have your chair.
Yeah, and so it's like during the CT scan or whatever they're doing that she kind of remembers, like, "Oh shit."
She remembers
I walked.
walking.
You can see her feet.
She's like
from her
flashbacks.
Yeah,
POV.
I was sitting there at that point going like, okay, like, well, that's pretty shitty. If you give, you can walk, and then now, you're surprised now you
You have
can't.
no
Yeah.
memory
You
of
don't
walking
even
too.
remember
Yeah.
vaguely,
Yeah.
like,
Damn.
oh, I did, I walked. So I guess the point of it, even though I read it that way, the point of the screenplay is to say, okay, I'm teasing you
This
with
is
the thing that-
possible.
yeah, it's possible. I'm going to give this to you if you continue,
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. More glorious treasures await.
Yeah.
Keep going. Meanwhile, she's shacked up with the most terrifying hospital neighbor.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
my God.
What
This-
the hell was
I didn't
that?
like
I don't
this
even know what
part.
happened there.
Yeah.
This part.
This is
ugh.
someone else in an entirely different movie having her
Yeah.
own shit going on,
Yeah.
but
Also, someone who should be in a different ward.
Yeah.
should
Yeah.
be strapped to the bed, it feels like.
This didn't pay off.
No.
At all.
No, it
She
didn't.
is like in a religious fervor in the bed next door, and at some point in the middle of the night, right, like she creeps over, and I think she looks kind of demonic at that.
She
Yeah.
does.
and she brings the advent calendar to Ava.
Yeah.
We're like,
she's
well, how do you get the advent
she's like,
calendar
"Deliver
into the
me
hospital?
from-"
Well, you have the demonically possessed woman, and she says something to the effect of like, "Deliver me from evil" or
Yeah,
something.
she's doing
like
the Our
saying it
Father.
over and
yeah.
over again, yeah.
Yeah. And then, so this looks like a Jesus wafer.
It's a
The wafer?
black communion wafer.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm
Yeah.
like, that is a communion wafer.
It is. Yeah.
And then Ava intuits that I should give the black communion wafer to the demonically possessed. Who's
Mm-hmm.
she seems to? I guess what I got out of it, I was reading it as like, okay, the woman has a mental illness, and so the itch is able to kind of, take possession of her. Mm-hmm. So this is itch bringing the advent calendar back. Mm-hmm. And then it's like, okay, but if you give this woman a communion wafer, did it cure her?
No, I think it killed her.
Oh, no, she did.
Yeah.
That's a black communion.
I think what it was is I think it was warming Ava up to the idea of making sacrifices.
Oh,
because she
the start with a stranger.
Because in her mind she's thinking I'm setting her free. Yeah, so I think it's warming her up to the idea.
Oh, okay,
that's my theory.
That's good.
Okay, I like that better because my theory was just that like this felt like a studio note of like we need a creepy scene here, and this scene felt like from a lesser movie, and that's why I didn't like it. It felt like a sub Conjuring the Nun like level kind of scary.
But the way you put it,
that makes more sense. I think that's
is pulling the strings everywhere.
I like that interpretation.
Yeah,
I said that I missed it, but I missed it because, and it was three of us, because maybe. It was subtle, well communicated.
Yeah,
but you picked up on it. So
because from there out is where the sacrifices really picked up, right? Yeah, okay. So I think that was the start of it. That she was like he was warming her up to it.
Because there is a scene I think is that then close to this one where she gets Dad's candy again and goes to see Dad, and it says, "Okay, this time I'm actually going to feed him."
I think so.
The candy.
Yeah, and he tells her that it's.
He wakes up. He's all
he wakes up and he was lucid, like, he's like. Sacrifices are going to have to be made. You have to make these sacrifices for the Advent box.
And when it's my turn,
it's going to be my turn, and I want you to do it.
Yeah, it was really weird. It was like he wakes up and sees her, and you're like, oh my god, this is a moment where like he's recognizing his daughter again. But then he's filled with the knowledge of everything that she's done with the Advent calendar.
Well, yeah, because he ate the candy.
It's all in the candy.
I know. It's just
it's Ish pulling the strings.
What's in this candy?
Yeah.
I mean, ultimately. It's at this point, it's all an illusion until she decides it's not.
Yeah, I guess. But you don't know that.
You don't know that, but he's just pulling the strings in every scenario.
Right.
Yeah.
So then I think things become even more or do they sinister? She explains to the boyfriend, the nurse, right?
Yeah, she does explain this to a few people.
That if I eat another one of these little baby Jesuses, which is like the fourth one this thing has produced at this point, like I'm going to walk and I want you to be here when this happens.
Yeah.
Because he's like kind of disbelieving. And then
she would be.
Eats it right in front of him. And then she does actually gain feeling in her.
Yeah, she can feel her legs.
Yeah. And I think the payoff for that is, even though we don't see it, I assume there was like a sex scene there, something like the fact that she could feel, below the waist. And then, they're happy the next day. And then he's like, she forgot her keys. And I'm going to go back to the house. And we're like, no, don't go back to the house. I did like that scene, though, where he kept on walking back to the car.
Yeah.
And
he's like, okay, I dropped him in your, the pot and went back to the car.
He shut the door, locked
open a crack.
Yeah, it's shot well, or you're like,
then it's back, and then it's open fully.
Open when,
Yeah, it's good. It's creepy.
He goes in the house.
Do you go in the house?
Well,
you see that.
He goes in and it calls to him.
Yeah, which you probably shouldn't answer that.
No.
Oh, William.
Yeah, a house you don't live at, and some demonic voice is calling your name. Yeah,
I'm out.
Well, he knows what it is. I guess, right? She's told him, so he's like, "This."
All the more reason to not follow it,
Yeah. So he's like,
and that's why he's like, we got to get this thing the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
But there's a scene. So there's little events that happen here that I was not entirely with. I guess where. There's a phone. The phone rings. And he answers a phone in a neighbor's house or a girlfriend's house, and there's a whispered voice that calls his name, and then some kind of garbled stuff, and then the Advent calendar itself. You see this little. It's like the backside of like a mirror in one of the little doors, and somebody's writing on it.
Yeah, how are you not immediately leaving at this point?
Yeah, it's like this is creepy. This is actual supernatural shit.
Yeah, gone.
Yeah, I know your girlfriend was walking. That's a miracle.
Right.
Some creepy.
But he may be under a spell. He may be compelled to.
But what is it right on the? What do we see scratched out on the little the thing?
Don't dump it.
Don't dump it.
So what does he do?
He dumps it
Immediately
in a pond. Yeah.
And then things go bad.
And then he goes to the upside down.
Okay, yeah, he dumps it in a pond, and literally purple smoke starts coming out of the water. The whole sky turns purple. I like that how much they went for it.
I know. Yeah, I was good.
It's like there's no doubt. It's not like, like a lesser movie would, he dumps it, he drives away, and we just see like bubbles, right? And then we cut to something else. This movie's like, nope, it's happening right now.
Yeah.
Instant purple
like,
smoke.
Right, we told you not to dump it.
Yeah, Ish is here, bitches.
Yeah.
Well, this is the first like real on-screen appearance of our creature.
Yeah.
It's cool.
He rises up
cool.
out of that. I get what you're saying, like a Cenobite. He has like that kind of priestly pinhead.
Yeah.
He reminded me a lot of Pyramid Head from
That's
Silent
what I
Hill.
thought.
Yes.
He's like Pyramid Head without the pyramid.
I know when we were talking about like what his inspiration was, I'm like,
That's what it felt like. Yes.
Because I mean, the torso of this thing looks like pyramid from the neck down.
Yeah,
and
basically.
he drowns drowns William.
Yep.
Yes.
In the water.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Ava is swimming. She's gone back to the pool and she's swimming at this point. And so we get the interconnectedness of it all. He drowns. Then she ends up seeing him in the pool. She goes over there to try and save him and everything. It's all purple and everything. She comes back up, and all of a sudden she is out in the river.
And the funny thing about this scene is that the other guy, the swimmer guy who was hitting on her, was like, "Yeah, if you
Where'd
need
she go?
If you need your chair, I mean, he seems legitimately interested in, I'll bring you your chair." And I was sitting there going like, what the fuck did he think? Because she was in the pool, and then all of a sudden she was in
the phone call is like, I don't know how you got home, but all your shit's
he
here.
just breezes over it.
It does, but you can hear his like, well, how? What's going on?
I don't know how you disappeared right in front of me, but
he was busy perfecting his belly flops, Colin.
He was.
That was
Loved
funny.
It.
That was
great move, on purpose or not, whatever it was. Beautiful.
He
Loved it.
gets up on the perch like he's like an Olympic diver, and he just belly flops.
this is like showing off.
So
for
great.
her that
He's a in-shape dude who looks like he swims a lot and everything, but the fact that he puts on his little swim cap and goggles and then belly flops into the pool,
it's
love
great.
it.
And she, smiles.
That's what you do to
Like,
make a girl laugh.
Yeah.
To be like,
Take notes. You don't need to show off. You need to make her laugh.
No, make her laugh.
Yeah, take notes.
So anyway, she tells him to get the fuck out of there. She's in a mood at this point because she doesn't know how she got home.
I'll set the dog on you.
And he just like the dog's just
And
sitting
he's
there. He's just
feeding the very
it.
nice dog. He's like, okay.
So then I believe we get into the thing with the with Sophie, right? Is that
Yes.
comes next?
Sophie.
So Sophie comes over. Oh no, sorry,
Well,
Marvin.
Holly, if there's
Sophie
a boner
comes over
pill
to
in
what?
this advent calendar.
Yeah. Well, before we get to that, though, it takes a sad return. But so the advent calendar drops out a really big knife with a dog out like silhouette on the blade.
It's a bloody knife.
Yeah.
And you just know, unfortunately, they gave us a lot of good Marvin content up until this point, but we knew his days were numbered. And Sophie walks in on her having stabbed her dog to death, and it's really traumatic.
It's really
and everyone
awful.
acts like it's no big deal, and we can just move past it and pretend like it didn't happen.
Yeah.
That's weird.
It's very weird.
She's like, she just killed her dog. She needs to come away with us for the weekend. It's like,
no,
No.
she had to go away somewhere specific for the weekend.
she's having
but-
seriously.
I guess the mental state of Ava, right? I was like, okay, so what we
I'm more worried about
She
the mental
looks
state of
shell-shocked.
everyone around her.
Yeah. So, but I don't know. I mean, I guess, okay. It's like, so, she loves Marvin. The thing wants her to kill Marvin. The idea is if you kill Marvin, this is part of the deal, right? I want you to just fuck up your life, but eventually I'm going to let you walk. So this is worth her walking to kill her dog. Or was she had no choice, or she wanted the objective, she wanted to walk.
yeah.
There is a part of this where the demon does come back and starts to choke her when she decides not to do the thing.
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
So
He
there
makes-
is more of an overt threat to her
Yeah.
life if she doesn't do these things.
Which I think is a good choice on this movie's part to not take it too far in making her like a full blown villain, right? Because if she was just like, okay, I'll murder my dog, no problem, you'd be
because-
like,
Not
you'd
like Drag Me
immediately
to
be
Hell,
off
right?
board.
Yeah.
And that's where she-
I was thinking about Drag Me to Hell watching this a lot because I was like, wow, both of these protagonists did not deserve any of this shit that was put on them.
But it is nice there is more of an outside force moving her towards these
Right,
things. Yes.
right.
So we don't
is
dislike
either-
our main character.
Right.
So she kills Marvin.
Yep.
And then that leads to Sophie comes over
Yep.
With the dude.
Yep.
that she met at the bar.
Sophie
French
opens
Noelle.
the next day of the advent calendar, She finds a little blue pill with a dick on it.
Okay, little blue pill. We were talking about.
Yeah, it's the size of a starburst.
It's the size of a starburst. She puts in your bra. Yeah,
and if you've ever seen the commercials, and the actual little blue pills are very little.
They're small. Yeah.
So like this is like 4 of them.
Yeah.
So okay, and it has a dick on it.
Yeah.
And so we see this, and as soon as we see that, we're like, oh shit. Someone's dying from dick.
Yeah. We were thinking it's going to be that deleted scene from Hitchcock where he's like, you're going to blow through the
either
roof
she's
of the
going to get
trailer,
impaled or it's going to get so big that he blows up, something.
She even says super erection, doesn't she? Yeah.
Yeah, but again, I guess you would intuit it. It has it drawn out.
Yeah.
But
we've seen the entire movie up until this point. We know something bad is going to happen with this.
At this moment, Sophie is like, I'm going to stuff that thing aside and hide it. I'm not going to let Ava see the thing.
What was in it? Chewing gum. Give it.
And so then,
for the next 5 minutes, she's chewing. Nothing happened.
She's like, nothing's happening with this.
Nothing.
Something.
This is bullshit.
They drive out to the country. But on the way there,
what happens if
I guess this was the thing where I was like, there's a revelation here that colors the entire way you look at this relationship, right? We learn that Sophie was driving the car and taking a selfie of herself when she was with Ava. She caused the car crash that took Ava's legs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm like, wow, that's a big thing to dump in right here in the movie. I'm like, these people get along, and there was no hint really of this, that there was any kind of guilt on Sophie's part. Was there when you look back at it? Because you're saying she's a bad friend, she's doing all these bad,
Not entirely. There was a moment early on when she says that we never talk about it. So it implies that she has a shared history with this moment. Yeah. It's just we don't exactly know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's been 3 years, I think she revealed.
I guess because I didn't read it that way. It was like, I'm your best friend. You never want to talk about it. And then now it's like, oh, okay.
Rather than I'm involved and you never want to talk about it.
So now, I guess at this point, then your memory clocks in and you're like, oh, I remember the first thing that this thing said was destroy the thing that hurt you.
Yeah.
And,
and she tells her, and she's like, so if you eat this, you can walk again, but I die. And she says yes, and she's like, well, then eat it.
Right. Sophie does. Sophie tells Ava, okay, fine, if you can walk again.
Yeah.
Right. Even before this moment, she's going, though, please don't hurt her. I don't blame her. Please don't. She's talking to the box.
Yeah.
Please don't hurt her. I don't blame her.
Yeah.
So she's trying to get around that whole thing.
She's like, well, give it to me tomorrow when you're not around, but it's dangerous to give it to me, right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, okay. Ava's going to sit and chant at the box. I really don't want her to get hurt. Sophie's going to go into her bedroom where the French dude is in there.
Yep.
And if we remember, Sophie has the blue pill.
She does. And the boyfriend, she's right in the next room. I can't do it when she's in the next room. Yes, you can.
Dun, dun, dun.
You will.
Yeah.
I know. It was a kind of a scene that had a build-up to it that you were expecting.
Would you say there was no climax to this scene?
No climax, no eruption. No, yes.
Yeah.
Everything, every one of those.
Because this is one of those moments where,
even Colin's going, it's like scary movie. And it's just like, it should be.
We all were like, let's go. Come on, do it.
Come on. Come on.
I mean, it's one of those things where it feels like if the filmmaker does that right, this is one of those movies you remember.
Yes.
Because this would be like one of those scenes where you're like, holy shit, that's,
Yeah.
I wonder if they were debating it and they storyboarded it and they're like, there's no way to do this in a serious manner.
Probably.
Like, you can't do this death and it not be funny, and this isn't a funny movie. Really. Like, you can't do this death and not be funny.
But you can make her look gnarly dead from this.
Yeah,
but why
blown
do it
apart
then?
or something,
or impaled on something. You don't have to show the dick head coming out of her Cannibal Holocaust, where she's got the dick coming out of her mouth.
I would love that,
which would have been good.
Yeah. So the boys, when they do stuff like this, it's for comedic effect.
Yeah.
Right. And it's not.
You can make this horrific.
But I guess why did they choose to kill her this way then?
I mean,
if they're not going to pay it off.
Why choose
do
to
the
go
blue pill
that
at
way
all?
if you can't
I guess
do
they
it?
had to. I guess they had to come up with some reason that she would steal it and not tell her.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, what would make her steal that from her?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just like, oh, it's my favorite candy. Like, How else do you do that?
Yeah, but
I mean, I'm not disagreeing that it didn't have a payoff that it should have had.
Yeah.
I agree. I can't think of what it would be that would make sense in this movie keep it a serious tone.
Right, but what they did means it could have been anything.
Well,
exactly.
You know what I mean?
It didn't have to be a blue pill because it didn't matter. It wasn't dick related.
For what we got, it could have been anything.
Exactly.
It could have just been a piece of candy.
Because we hear moaning from the other room and like, oh my God, and then the door, there's like an explosion.
Yes.
Explosion.
And then following the explosion, the door blasts open and the naked body of Sophie is projected into the room, and the dude has glowing eyes, and we're like, oh shit, he like blew her off of him or something, but then the itch just kills him.
Yeah, just snaps his neck.
That was kind of anticlimactic.
Yeah, and that's where it keeps adding to the point. I'm just like, they just couldn't, something missed and they couldn't do it or something. If the itch is just going to come up and snap his neck, that's too, based on everything else, that's not as like twisty as, even though it is ultimately twisty, it's not as twisty, as everything else has been that comes back around to the death. This is just straightforward. And it's just like, oh, this is different than everything we've had so far.
I agree, and none of it really made sense.
There's another clue, I guess, at this point. So Sophie is dead, and I think Itch is like, eat the next candy.
Yeah, he even like mimes it, like eat it.
Yeah.
Even though his mouth is like permanently open.
Right.
She finds she finds hidden within the mechanical advent calendar, there's a painting hidden within it. And she unscrolls this big oil painting, and it's a scene of death, right, of woman and children dead in a house. And there's a name of an artist, and we're like, oh, we're gonna go to now we gotta track down the origin of the thing. Like, this is the guy who built it or something like that. And so she goes out to the French countryside and she meets this guy. He's a painter.
But he's blind.
Yeah. And she's like, but you painted this last year. He's like, I couldn't have. And so he magically brailles the painting.
He does.
In some way. Even
if there's one thing I fucking hate in movies and TV, and I see this a lot, is when a artist feels art and understands what they're feeling. Even though it's a flat fucking surface.
It's an oil painting. It's not raised.
It's not even an oil painting because oil has some texture to it. This is like, it almost, I bet it looks like it's printed on canvas almost. It looks like a screen print. It is, there's nothing to feel.
No, there's nothing to feel.
Yeah.
But he's feeling the energy. The energy of it. Yeah, like the, the demonry of it all.
Flashes, right? Of like, oh shit, I remember when I killed my family. But then his family shows up. He's like, they're fine. And I think that this was where the movie's trying to communicate the idea.
This has happened before?
Yeah.
Because I guess I was thinking it's like a genie, is granting you a wish, but then I was like, but he's blind. I assume his wish would have been to see again.
Not if your family's dead.
Yeah.
Well, that happened along the way.
Yeah. So I think this is where it's trying to communicate that, like, yes, he did at some point kill his family as a sacrifice, and he did get his sight back, but at the end, somehow he reverted to being blind. Like, everything disappeared. And so she's like, aha, even though, like I said, I didn't clock this.
Right.
And then she explains this to her boyfriend, right? Or no, it's not her boyfriend. It's the pool guy. Pool guy
has replaced the boyfriend who has drowned.
I mentioned that now she is walking.
Yeah.
Yes. Because Sophie died.
Right.
She ate the candy. Sophie died.
Destroyed the thing.
She walks out of the house.
Now she walks. And so...
Oh, and on the way, she opens the next door, which is a doll.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like a voodoo doll, and she kills...
I wish she'd eaten it.
I know.
It said eat everything.
She basically kills the woman who took her job.
Yep. Yeah. Okay.
Mangles her and then kills her. Yeah.
So the hair starts falling out.
Yes.
Again, this is also
The
where I
craft.
kept thinking of the craft.
Yeah.
And everything. So hair falls out, and then arms twist, and then big toenails come off.
Yeah, it was gross.
Yeah, it was gross.
And
I just always want like one little bit more for these deaths. Her in the tub. Like, we see the doll's arm get twisted back and come off and everything, but then they want your imagination to go with, oh, she really twisted up this doll.
Well, yeah,
you can only imagine what happened.
Because the last thing she does, she like pulls the head off. She like cracks the head off, but we don't see what that did to her.
I could have used an arm coming off or a little more further, but again, this feels like a not budget movie. Yeah, the budget doesn't seem to be
the budget for it.
Great for it, but a little step further.
Yeah.
Well, And after that leads us to, I think it's the 24th. It's Christmas Eve.
Yeah, and this is also when she looked at her phone and saw that she's got like almost $400,000.
Right.
Yeah.
So the crypto thing is paid off. The trading thing is paid off.
Yep.
And she's with the pool guy now, and she sleeps with him because, like, you know, I want to take advantage of my body while I can.
In 10 minutes, this will be worthless, so I want to enjoy it while I can.
So then she knows, all right, at midnight tonight, I got the last candy. And she has intuited, I guess, because of her investigation, that once she takes this, she will all of a sudden wake back up on December 1st as a paraplegic, and all the people that she knows will still be alive. And, you know, this was just basically a dream, you know, that you're having.
But she doesn't remember it.
Right. And she won't remember it. But so she records a recording for the next person. This is the equivalent of the painting that she's leaving for the next person. But
the guy who spent the least time within all of this stuff seems to know all the rules, very specifically, so that he can be like, no, you would
stop.
I found a loophole.
I will say I do buy it because if you've ever spent a lot of time with something, you like lose focus and it all becomes a blur.
That's very true.
So then you bring a pair of fresh eyes and they read it
and they automatically go, well, it says
it's
after this.
Yeah, it's
and
this.
you did
So
it all
obviously, and you're like, fuck, I didn't see that.
Right. That is
that
true.
actually makes sense
That
to
is
me.
true. But what's like, what is he reading the rules? I know she explained a lot to him.
She explained it to him, yeah.
But I don't think that's, well, all right, I'm not, it's nitpicking. I'm not going to argue. You're right.
So what's the loophole that he sees that she missed?
The loophole is just the last piece of candy.
After all doors are open?
After midnight, after all the doors are open, after midnight, if she doesn't eat that candy, she has still followed the rules. And she'll just stay in the life that she now has.
Yeah, because I think the rule actually says something
after
like,
all doors are open, which they are. This is technicality.
You have to eat the candy until all doors are open. And so he says, well, that means you don't have to actually eat the last one.
Yeah.
Right.
If you don't eat the last one, it won't go back. You can live this life, but you will have lost and committed all these crimes. And
everyone that you love is dead because she killed her dad. I don't know if you said that. Yeah. She killed her dad. So everyone that she loves is dead. She had a hand in most of it.
Which investigations maybe in the future.
Yeah.
But she can walk. Or she can eat the candy. Everyone comes back. Life is back to what it was. She can't walk.
And so in the final moments, what does
she screams at the candy?
Yeah.
Yep.
She doesn't know what to do.
Doesn't know what to do.
And then
cut to black.
I think we cut to black, and then we come back like a year later.
A year later, we see a man bleeding from the head, carrying a child, and carrying the phone that she recorded the last message.
Yes.
And he's knocking on her door.
Yeah, and so he wants answers
then
or
opens
something.
Up into darkness.
Yeah.
Yep. So we don't see the ish again, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, but we're assuming then by the ending that she actually just did not, right? She didn't.
Why do you assume that?
Because the thing passed on to another person.
Because it didn't reset. Would it have? Because we also don't know. We don't know. It is truly we don't know because we don't know. It could have reset, but her phone and everything could still be in it. He did.
Yeah, he threw the guy from the pool threw the box off the roof. We don't know if the box resets whether she does it or not.
Right.
But because he threw the box off it, doesn't that mean it does reset?
We don't know.
That could mean it was destroyed, and that was the end.
Okay, so if it doesn't reset, how does that dude find the box? If it is destroyed, is that the end of it?
Well, that's you assuming.
So they're just leaving we have all these questions, and you will just live with them.
It's up to your interpretation.
That's a lot of interpretation, but I get it.
Yep.
Okay.
The box may have just rejuvenated. It may.
Okay.
I think I would have preferred them cutting this 1 year later off entirely and just ending with her.
I kind of would too. I kind of would too. I would feel better about it. I would have less questions about what happened and only the one question of whether she did it or not.
Yeah, but
I feel better with that.
Even then, would you feel gypped?
No. Nope.
It's like the end of Inception.
Yeah.
No, because we've already had all of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, I kind of was confused by that last scene. I was like, wait, who's this guy and this kid? And I was like, why am I invested in these people a year later? Like,
I get why they did it. It's almost like setting up for sequels.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to go on.
Like The Ring.
Yeah.
Or Sinister.
I get it. I don't think it was necessary, but I get it.
Right. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to think. It could still reset and she wouldn't know, but it would still continue on.
Possibly.
Yeah, because that's what happened with the painter. It reset, he didn't know, but his painting still continued on.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good.
All right, then.
All right.
There was we did skip over a very little part that I liked, whereas she ends up inside the box at one point,
Yes.
which she carves the thing.
Shit.
She
on the window, which I liked.
The message that William saw, she actually carved it.
Yes, I like that little part.
It's like this overlapping parallel reality.
Right, where she's in the box and looking out the little window of the big William. And
I didn't understand that.
I don't know why she got there, but she got there.
I don't know what the point was because she says she carves, don't drop it. And the first thing he does after seeing that message.
Because he's an idiot.
Well, you're not going to listen to the box
He's
telling
under
you
the
not
love
to do
spell,
it.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was
maybe that is it. He's so under the love spell that he's just doing everything he can to protect her no matter what. And he's just like, to get rid of the thing that is causing all this.
But then what was the point of that scene?
Why not?
It's cool.
I thought it was cool. Yeah, I thought it was
the
cool.
point. The point was it's cool.
Well, now we're going to go around the table and tell you what we thought of tonight's movie, The Advent Calendar. We're not reading any of your mail tonight. I'm sorry. It's because we're on
The
a
holiday.
accelerated timeline for the recording.
Indeed.
We'll read it next week.
Yep. So still write in.
Yep.
We
Oh, yes,
will read
please.
it.
Yes.
So we're going to start with
Michaela, what do you think of the Advent Calendar? Would you eat these chocolates? Go.
I love that the title kind of like has so much possibility with it. You're like, like when I first heard this movie that came out, I'm like, that's such a good idea. I can't believe it hasn't been done before.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I expected a lesser movie. I expected like more of a the first chocolate she's gonna open and it's gonna be a needle in it, right, or something. It's gonna build from there, like the
More threatening.
yeah,
maybe.
and more just like overt and direct and less like metaphor and like spiritual bargaining, I guess. I thought it was just gonna be much more obvious and straightforward, and then it would kind of go to like a final destination place, right, where something bad happens. Maybe she doesn't know exactly what it is, but she knows pretty much for the most part what's gonna happen with everything, which I find really interesting. Instead of just like the mystery box of like something bad's gonna happen, but I'm gonna eat this chocolate. So it's
That's
smart.
why it's driving her insane.
She knows.
Yeah.
You just described the Americanized version of this, or a version of the Americanized version.
And fuck that movie.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I agree.
It
Fuck
will be
that
bad.
movie.
It
We
will
can
be
do
bad.
better.
Yes.
But yes, fuck that movie.
I feel like I know that we talked about they skipped some things with like the 4 days and they redid some of them, but I think I'm fine with it because, like I said, 24 individual concepts like you're not going to give equal time to them all, and they're not all going to be as good. So I would rather you have a handful of some really good ones and then duplicate as needed. But I love how they utilized our expectations with the dog. It sucks that it ultimately went where we knew, but I like that the dog got a few positive moments in before that happened.
You got to eat a dude.
Yeah. The sexual assault stuff was tough, but I get that. Like, I really think they're trying to make everyone that is a victim as villainous as they can. Well, not as villainous as they can, because, like we said, the American version, they would just be so
villainous or very sympathetic.
Yeah, they would just be so overtly bad in an American version that I do like that there is some.
Weren't they okay, I know they were so.
Well, they are, but I think American
William
movies
is
take
not
it to a next
like
level.
William gets like you want sympathetic characters to also die.
Right. I don't know. I feel like an American
he
movie
assaulted
would make it
her, but he
worse.
also gave her that app to get a lot of money.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
I really enjoyed it. I was surprised by it. I was never bored. It always kept me intrigued because I didn't know where it was going to go.
Yeah, what's next? What's on day 16?
I also, like, just a small production note, but I think her being a paraplegic is interesting shot wise because it puts her at eye level with the Advent Calendar a lot of the time. She's always like sitting at a table with it like right in front of her. So I thought that was an interesting choice too. I really liked it. I'm really glad I watched it. I'm glad to know there is still good like horror stuff out there that isn't the same thing we've seen before with like shithead kids and like just rotten anti-Santa, you know, like it's nice to see something that isn't like this ain't your mama's Christmas movie, you know.
Yeah, we can only watch Bill Goldberg as Santa so many times before you get tired.
Maybe once on this show, right?
Only once. That's all you need.
It was a holy episode.
Yeah. I loved it. I had a great time with it. I think the production design is so cool and the prop design. I thought the acting was really good too. I think that I heard about it when it came out and I heard it was good, but I never got around to it. So I hope it has like a little resurgence or becomes more of a regular thing because I really enjoyed it. Sean, what did you think?
Real quick, I want to show you the poster of the movie because I don't think it's supposed to.
Blood Tracks?
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then also just know that the movie came out on the day that the movie starts.
That's awesome.
It starts on December 2nd, so that's when it came out.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
The
bloody wheelchair tracks. Yeah.
The woman, overhead view of a woman on a white background, a white floor.
On the snow.
Wheelchair prints.
Prints.
Anyway, Sean.
I really enjoyed it. I'm kind of surprised for as much as American audiences love a haunted object. I'm really surprised we haven't gotten to this point. I'm sure there's some movie out there that has done some version of an advent calendar.
Rare Exports does.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's not
like
a horror
this.
movie.
Not like this.
Not a cursed one. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. No, I really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed the actual advent calendar. I think that like when you put that much effort into that type of prop, it really goes a long way for your movie, especially if that's going to be the focus of a lot of what's going on.
Yeah. Like you're happy it gets a lot of screen time.
Yeah.
Because it's very cool.
Right. I enjoyed looking at it. I enjoyed the interaction with it. It was very cool. I like the little twisties and turns with the movie. I have questions about it, but I'm not like they don't anger me at all. I'm just like it's good to have these questions because it's also something that like I haven't seen a lot of, and so I really like that, especially for holiday movies when we can where the theme can kind of become you see it a lot. So yeah, I had a good time with it. I would recommend the advent calendar. I enjoyed it. I look forward to the either bad or good American version of it, which should be coming. If not, we should make it. But yeah, I recommend it. I had a good time. It keeps your attention because again, we got 24 days of this, so who knows what's going to happen. You can go many directions, and I love those options in a movie like this. So kept my attention the entire time. The lead actress. There are certain actors and actresses where they have just a look that you enjoy looking at them. Like she has like sharp features and they're very specific, like her eyes and the eyebrows, the face. Like she's interesting actor to watch, and I really like that. And she's utilized very well in this movie. Everything.
And she's very expressive. That I can feel the trauma she's dealing with.
Yeah. I can feel
she's
that.
She's very good. Yeah.
She chews candy pretty good. I mean, because
she like ferociously.
She does. She's got a good jawline, and so she's chewing well. And I mean, like you watch her chew a lot of candy in this movie. So like even that was good. I enjoyed that. Yeah. Good movie. I liked it. Good pick, Holly. Colin. What did you think of the Advent Calendar? He's not going to recommend it.
I'm not going to recommend it. This is my second time going through it, and the first time I don't remember what happened. But I didn't recall the ending. And even when we were watching it wasn't coming back. You usually forget something that comes back to you as you watch it. And I'm like, was I like scrolling Facebook or something while
I don't know. Maybe like, you're in the middle of your Advent calendar right now.
Well,
Colin.
I think I lost interest during the first watch. I don't have anything negative to say about this movie's production, right? I do think that, the actors are capable. I think the cinematography is nice. It's I guess I did feel like I had seen it before, and it's like Smile or The Ring or Sinister or one of those, cursed object things that you find. And then I did think that the idea that they had to fill 24 of them made them have to just come up with stuff that felt like busy work. And then there's, scenes that we were talking about, like where, she's on the other side of the mirror. I get that they're doing that because it's cool. It's, creepy or something, but I don't know. It wasn't working for me. And the villain was never really like scary. I don't know. I just kind of felt like the whole thing was kind of like middle of the road. even though I like the production of it, but I don't think that, and I think the thing that really was the deciding factor was there was so many scenes, it felt like, where I was like, now they're just telling you this. It's like this wasn't organic to the movie. It's like now they're just throwing this out at you, or a scene is happening and you're like, but how did she get there? Oh, we're just going to excuse it as whatever. That happened a lot. And so, it's a personal tolerance, I guess. I was just like, this isn't working for me. So I guess I'm going to be the one who doesn't recommend the Advent calendar. Holly, what'd you think?
It's okay, Colin. It's okay.
I didn't like it.
It's okay.
Yeah, I know, but to each his own.
I really liked it. I think, Colin, I think maybe because you didn't like it is why you didn't pick up on some of the things that the movie was putting out. Because I feel like they did explain everything.
I like that you intuited a lot of stuff. You picked up, you're telling me, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. But
because I liked it.
Yeah, maybe.
I really enjoyed this movie. Like I said, I was just in a deep dive of holiday movies trying to find one for us. I came across this. I read some reviews. I read a little bit about the movie. I watched the trailer. And I watched a little bit of the movie and I was like, yeah, I think this will be a good one. And I think it was. I think there was a lot to unpack. There was a lot to talk about.
Got me in the holiday spirit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right? It was a really cool concept. It's not about Santa. It's not about Krampus.
Elves.
It's not about elves.
Yeah.
It's just a cool object movie. And I thought it was shot really well. I thought it was really pretty in a lot of parts.
Oh, yeah. When they do that, you're in the middle of that kind of thing going on, and then it pulls back real quick to a regular frame. They did that a couple times. I thought
there was some cool shots, perspective shots. I thought he used red a lot, which was really pretty. I saw a lot of Christopher Nolan in this movie. I think he was a big influence on him. I thought it was a really cool movie. It had my attention the entire time. Yes, it's a concept that we've seen done in similar ways, but it's one that doesn't get old with me. I like it. I love the idea of an advent calendar and that it was a really fucking cool advent calendar. The production design was so cool. I'm going to recommend it. I really enjoyed this movie. Didn't enjoy the sexual assault. That was rough to watch. And, the movie does have warnings if you look anything up online. Respect those warnings. They're there for a reason. But yeah, I thought it was really cool. I enjoyed this movie a lot. It was a good holiday pick. I'm glad I didn't pick Santa Jaws.
Oh, Santa Jaws.
Hey.
There's always next year.
There's always next year. Can always come. Don't worry.
All right, so next week we're going to watch a movie that's chosen by...
Michaela, what are we going to watch
Are we staying in the Christmas spirit?
Are we holiday themed?
We are.
Oh, boy.
I've never seen it. Allegedly, it's a Christmas movie. P2.
Oh,
okay.
All right.
2007.
Yeah, I hear it's
good.
good.
P2.
West
P2. Yes, West
Yeah.
And Rachel
never had a career after this. Something.
Okay, I've always wanted to see this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I've never seen it, but I've heard good things.
Right.
So
It's like a Frank
check it out.
Calhoun. He was Alex Ajah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He wrote
I know
some-
nothing
Did Ajah
about this.
produce this one?
Ajah produced it.
Okay, yeah.
I know
And wrote
nothing
it, I
about
think.
it. Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so next week, P2, we're going to a parking garage, level 2.
Damn it, I was
on
going
the
to ask her
Saturday
what
Night
she
Freak
thought it was
Show.
about.
And we hope you'll join us. And until then, ladies and germs, the basement is going dark.